Welcome to Elektrobox. I'm Jacob, and in today's project I'm building a PC status monitor that shows system usage and temperatures on an external display. The idea is simple. I want to read live status values from my PC and display them on a small screen using an ESP32. For this project I reused the leftover display and an ESP32 from my RGB controller project. This made the build simple and helped me reuse parts I already had. First I connected the DuPont wires to the display. After that I connected the ESP32 to the display using the same wiring concept from my RGB controller project. You can find all resources, including the wiring diagram, code and setup notes on my website elektrobox.ch. I also connected the touch screen, even though I don't use it in this version yet. Leave a comment if you would like to see advanced features like a detailed touch menu or different display pages. Before continuing with the final build, I tested the display to make sure everything worked correctly. Now let me briefly explain how the system works. To collect the PC data, I use Libre Hardware Monitor in server mode. A Python script reads the hardware data, filters the important values and sends them to the ESP32 over a serial connection. I also created a small batch script so the Libre Hardware Monitor and the Python sender script can start automatically. The ESP32 receives the data and displays it on the graphical interface. You can find the full setup guide on my project page. The link is in the description. After testing the electronics, I started working on the enclosure. Because the housing is visible in this project, I decided to laser cut the case. I designed the enclosure with a tight fit, so I do not need extra screws or glue for the main structure. The SVG file for the laser cut enclosure is also available on elektrobox.ch. To mount the display, I used double-sided tape. After pressing it into place, it sits securely in the front panel. Then I marked the position of the ESP32 on the bottom plate and fixed it in place with double-sided tape as well. The cable management turned out cleaner than expected and everything fits nicely inside the enclosure. Now the PC status monitor is complete. Before finishing the project, I made one final function check to make sure all values are received correctly and displayed on the screen. If you enjoyed this project, leave a like and subscribe to Elektrobox to stay up to date with my future electronics and programming projects. Also check out my other projects on my website and YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, have a nice day and see you next time.